And good evening, I'm Jeff Lyons. It is Monday night, May the 11th, time for the 14First Alert Weather Show at 9 o'clock. And I'm pretty sure, yes, we are getting out on Facebook now, so we will proceed here. We've had some great weather today, and we have more on the way this week. And of course, I'm watching your comments on the 14 News Facebook page, so you can ask questions there if you have any, and I'll try to get to those here in just a bit. It is going to be chilly again tonight, chilly for May standards. We will drop back down to about 50 degrees. Tomorrow, warmer, back up to around 80. We have a chance of rain late tomorrow night, but much warmer air moving in for the weekend. We might see our first 90s of the spring season on Sunday, perhaps. Hour by hour, we go through tonight and the first part of tomorrow with just clear skies and very pleasant temperatures. Some clouds move in late tomorrow night and a few showers, mainly after midnight, between about 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Our model here now has really backed off. It was kind of depicting a broken line of showers earlier, but is kind of falling in line now with the other models, which are not very optimistic for any significant rainfall for that rain overnight. No severe weather, anything like that. Our next chance of rain then doesn't show up until Friday, and you can see these piddly numbers in here, 1/100 of an inch. It's hardly worth even putting on there on the model. Temperatures right now are in the low 60s. Remember, dry air tends to cool and warm more rapidly than humid air, and therefore our temperatures will have a bigger spread. We'll get down to 50 and then up to 80 tomorrow. So, you know, a 30-degree swing is a little more common when we have that dry air in place. With the 63 degrees, we've coupled in a 46-degree dew point. So it is nice and dry out there, which is okay. It's just we really kind of need some rain here to keep the drought at bay. Mid-70s across the Ohio Valley today. Excuse me. Our 24-hour temperature change, we are slightly cooler than we were yesterday at this time. And degrees from normal, well, we are about 5 degrees cooler than it should be for this time of the year. And our high temperature was pretty much on the mark. It was a degree cooler, but we're not going to split hairs here over a degree. The calendar now starting to look a little more like May with these mid-70s and soon 80s on the way. Not much rain has fallen this month, only about 8,300 at Evansville Regional, which puts us in the hole by about 1.25 inches on rainfall. The next weather maker for us will be a cold front swinging into some very dry air late tomorrow night. And because of the lack of moisture, not a lot of rain will come, even with that little kicker in there of a cold front. High pressure then sinks in. That'll make Wednesday a little bit cooler. But then the end of the week, we warm things up pretty quickly. And now we're looking at 90 degrees potentially on Sunday and maybe Monday as well. The GFS model is kind of wet here on Friday night. There's a big difference between the two models here. I'm going to lay out both and tell you my reasoning for going with the European. But anyway, so Friday's GFS kind of overplaying the rain potential, and then it does it again early next week with a chance of rain on Monday. And the rainfall amount here forecast by the GFS about 1/3 of an inch. I kind of discounted that one. The GFS was really yelling about rain all week for yesterday. Nothing happened, or very little. And that's kind of how, at least my experience with the GFS has been over the many years, is that it oftentimes will overestimate rainfall potential and amounts. The European seems to have a little more conservative approach here with some scattered showers on Friday afternoon and then another shot at some rain early Monday morning going into Tuesday. So I'm going to at least keep that in the forecast for now. It's in line with what Byron and Arden were saying as well, probably based on the same information. Rain amounts from the European, again, coming up with about 1/3 of an inch. That would be for the total before Monday, whatever falls then. So the bottom line here is we have just a slight sprinkle late tomorrow night, and then better chance of rain on Friday afternoon, and then more rain perhaps waiting early next week, a week from today. 50 tonight with clear skies, 80 tomorrow, mostly sunny, and then we warm it up again starting Friday with 79, and we are flirting with 90 then by Sunday. The longer range temperature outlook is warmer than normal across the eastern half of the country, including the tri-state, and near normal rainfall in there as well. How about an Aussie Doodle to stare us down here? Thanks, Leo, for your pet pick tonight. Those are gorgeous dogs, aren't they? And feisty, too. I happen to know a couple of Aussie Doodles in there. Okay, let's get your questions tended to here. Find them first. There we are. All right. Let's see. Suzanne Daly, beautiful day. Yes, it was. Cheyenne Hammond says good evening. Hey, Cheyenne. Jeff Miller, garden is looking great. Hey, we need pictures. Yes, we do. See what's growing out there. I would guess it is. If you're watering it all, of course, we had some rain last week. Things should be going well. Zach Seeds is next week going to be a complete washout, rain off and on with rain, dry periods, mixed, significant severe weather event. I don't see anything showing up, next week. Remember, anything beyond about 7 or 8 days is, pretty much a crapshoot. William Raleigh sitting at Allen's Lane watching trains on a nice night. You must be right there where it comes, well, Allen's Lane. There's only one spot to watch trains there, but isn't that where the CSX goes out? And I think the old New York Central went the other way. There's kind of a car storage up in there. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Good evening, Darlene Ezel. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's out and about time. On Mondays we're doing that in lieu of Science Corner. This one is kind of cool, something you may not have known about, but it's a specialty, a free specialty clinic that's operated by the Muslim Association of Southern Indiana, and the name of the clinic is Masiha. And it's part of their outreach program to provide medical care for individuals without insurance or who are underserved in some way. They run a food pantry out there. They have all kinds of stuff going on. Anyway, I wanted to show this one to you from a couple weeks ago here. I just finished it, and it actually ran today. I'm Jeff Lyons, out and about today in Newburgh, Indiana at the Masiha Health Clinic with Dr. Penny Metza. How are you doing today? Kind of busy day, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me all about Masiha Clinic. What does it do? Why is it important?
This is a free clinic that takes care of patients that are underserved. Right. There's a number of volunteers that do a fantastic job setting up the clinic, taking the patients in and helping us physicians do our part.
Today I'm volunteering with patient intake. Basically, when the patients come in, I just bring them over to this triage section, take some information like their weight, heart rate, pulse ox, etc. I'm really driven by the mission statement and the values that the clinic has in terms of giving free help to people who might need it, people in various situations. I think my faith obviously ties to my desire to help this clinic. The values we have for service, helping our community, providing free help, charity, I think this clinic really embodies all those values, so it definitely drew me to want to help out here.
The Masiha, or the Muslim Association of Southern Indiana, was actually founded by 3 local physicians who wanted to basically serve and give back to our local community for everything that they had been done. And so they started this specialty clinic, which is for the people who basically are uninsured.
Every physician involved is so passionate about it. You can feel how much they want to contribute to our communities.
What we do is we offer free specialty healthcare, and it is of no charge. The only requirement that we have is that you have no health insurance.
It started with actually just 4 physicians initially in 2018, and now has grown up to 15 specialties, 30 physicians who basically volunteer their time to see individuals on a Saturday from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
Our clinic serves all patients with all backgrounds, religions, languages. We have translator services, so they all can get free care.
This is how I feel I can give back and work with the younger generation, the younger communities, teach them that there is more to just, life than going to work or school.
I enjoy that. Giving back to the community, taking care of patients, is fun. So that's what drives me to do what I do.
I appreciate you taking us around the clinic here today. Very interesting what's going on, and of course, important work here in the Tri-State with Dr. Penny Metza. I'm Jeff Lyons at the Mesilla Health Clinic in Newburgh, out and about.
Thank you.
All right, so there's something a little different for you. That was an enjoyable story to do, something different from what I typically do, and it was great to meet all those doctors and volunteers out there at the Mesilla Clinic, all working on a Saturday morning for free just to provide health care and specialty treatment to folks who otherwise wouldn't have a chance to get that level of service. So excellent work out there. All right, I will see if you have any more questions here. I doubt there are any questions. I mean, this weather is pretty well hands off, right? It's on autopilot. There just isn't any, real concerning weather coming our way anytime soon. So that's the best way to be here in the Tri-State. Please enjoy this tranquil week. I will see you on 14 News at 10 and again here tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Have a good night. Stay safe.